Gone are the days when adventure touring was a motorcycling genre accessible majorly to the extremely wealthy set of riders. Today, under Rs 4 lakh, you can bring home a nice pair of wheels that can fulfill your desire to do more than just traveling from point A to point B. Case in point are the KTM 390 Adventure and the BMW G310GS. With the potency of the much-hallowed KTM 390 Duke, the 390 Adventure brings a lot more to the table than its street bike sibling. On the other hand, the G310GS is your gateway to a brand as premium as BMW and its iconic GS lineup. So, if you want to have your taste of adventure riding, which one of these makes more sense? We try to answer this question by comparing both the bikes in terms of features and specifications. Watch the video till the end, and if you like it, do subscribe to our channel and do not forget to click on the bell icon. Starting with the Austrian machine, the 390 Adventure draws styling inspiration from its bigger 890 and 1290 siblings. It features a split-type LED headlamp, a small windscreen, a pair of knuckle guards and sharp body panels from front to rear. It is available in two color options including orange and white. As for the G310GS, it was already a nice looking motorcycle, but BMW opted to give it a design makeover during the BS6 transition. Now, it looks even more attractive and muscular with a nicer looking headlamp and a busier fuel tank section. Certain elements like a beak-like front panel, golden upside-down forks and the luggage carrier at the rear make it look even more appealing, and the rally-style paint scheme looks particularly striking with the red-colored frame. Technology is the area where the KTM 390 Adventure truly shines. Firstly, it gets a fancy full-color TFT instrument cluster that shows a host of data. It gets Bluetooth connectivity for smartphone pairing and provides access to message and call notifications along with turn-by-turn navigation. Moreover, KTM has also incorporated traction control and bi-directional quick shifter, things that are a rarity in this segment. Although dual-channel ABS is present in both bikes, the 390 ADV has cornering ABS and the option to turn it off for the rear wheel, unlike the BMW standard setup. While the G310GS misses out on these goodies, what it does get is a ride-by-wire throttle and a slipper clutch that are offered in the 390 Adventure as well. What else is common is LED lights for the headlamp, tail lamp as well as turn indicators. Talking about the power plant, the 390 Adventure runs on a 373cc single-cylinder liquid-cooled engine that churns out 42.3 bhp of power and 37 Nm of peak torque. As for the G310GS, it is propelled by a 313cc motor that makes 33.5 bhp and 28 Nm. A 6-speed gearbox remains common in both bikes. Now, it is clearly evident that the 390 Adventure is more powerful. It reaches triple-digit speeds faster and can stay there all day long without much stress. While the G310GS isn't as relaxed at higher speeds, its engine is more tractable and that makes riding it in the city easier than the KTM. There are a lot of similarities in these bikes when it comes to cycle parts. Both of them are underpinned by a steel trellis frame. They ride on a 19-inch front and a 17-inch rear wheel, while suspension duties are handled by upside-down forks and a monoshock. Even braking is handled by a disc at both ends. However, the 390 Adventure should demand lesser fuel stops during your long rides due to its 14.5-litre fuel tank that is 3.5 litre larger than that in the GS. As we know, dimensions play a big role in adventure tourers, and this is where the GS has an upper hand. It has a seat height of 835 mm that is more accessible than the KTM's 855 mm saddle height. Also, the GS has a 20 mm higher ground clearance than the KTM. Priced at Rs 3.16 lakh ex-showroom, The KTM 390 Adventure is the more expensive of the two. On the other hand, BMW has priced the G310GS at Rs 2.90 lakh. It was actually more expensive in its BS4 form, but BMW surprised us by pricing its BS6 model lower despite bestowing it with desirable updates. Now, the G310GS brings with it a solid brand value of BMW, and that too at a more affordable price. However, the 390 Adventure justifies the premium by offering a much longer list of features and better engine performance. Also, bikes from KTM are cheaper to maintain and the brand has a much wider service reach in India.